Hey everyone, in this video, let's talk about how you can install 20 CRM. In order to do so, here we are at 20.com. And as you can see, 20 CRM is the #1 open source CRM, modern, powerful, affordable platform to manage your customer relationships. So if we take a look around, first off, I can see here that we have some pricing. Let's go ahead and take a look at that because it does say that it's open source, but we also have a subscription tier. So here we have unlimited records, custom objects and fields, APIs, webhooks, email integration, no credit card required. So that's interesting because it is showing us $12 a month. We can start for free, however. But let's take a closer look. Let's go ahead and just go through some of the options here and see where we can find information on how to install 20 CRM. So we've got our user guide here, getting started. Let's see, create a workspace. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to sign up. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and continue with Google. Okay, so that's given us a few with a few clicks of the button. Here we are, choose your trial pro plan. So we can do the 30-day trial with the credit card, or we do the 7-day trial without the credit card. Let's go ahead and do that. Click continue. And we have just some basic question that they're asking just for our email. So that's fine. So let's go ahead and start our trial. Okay, and we want to create a workspace. So we'll just go ahead and call that Skillcraft. And it is possible here that in order to download this, it seems to me that we might be working off of a web workspace here and not actually installing this. Let's go ahead and continue without the sync. We're going to skip that as well. Go ahead and go finish on that. Okay. So it's going to bring us into here, but that's not allowing us to install it. So let's go ahead and take a deeper look here. Let's see exact. I'm guessing that we might need to go to GitHub or something like that, but let's go ahead and do some research here. Okay, so found the information here under docs and developers. So we want to go to docs and developers, and then we could see here that we have the option for local setup. So we can also go to self-hosting, learn how to host 20 on your own server. And from here, let's go ahead and go to local setup. And you will find that you can install it either on Linux and macOS, or you can install it on Windows. Before you can install and use 20, make sure you have the following, you install the following on your computer. So if you're doing Linux or macOS, you're going to need Git node version 22, Yarn version 4, and NVM. NPM won't work. You should use Yarn instead. Yarn is now shipped with Node.js, so you don't need to install it separately. You only have to run core pack enable to enable Yarn if you haven't done it already. So in your terminal, run the following command, and that information is here at 20.com/developers/local-setup. So if you want that information, best thing to do is to come here so that you can copy that yourself. But you could position yourself at the root, set up a PostgRE SQL database, and we have instructions for Linux, Mac, and Windows. Set up a Redis database, set up an environment variables, install dependencies, run the project, use 20. You've got troubleshooting here that you can take a look at. And as an open source company, they welcome contributions. So if you want to contribute, you can come here as well. Let's go ahead and head back up here and let's take a look at the Windows. So if you want to install it on Windows, so you're going to want to install WSL Open PowerShell as administrator and run WSL -- install. Again, if you want this information, best thing to do is to come to 20.com developers local setup, and you can copy and paste from here. But this is just to give you an idea of how you can get started yourself. So upon restart, a PowerShell window will open and install Ubuntu. This will take up some time. So looks like even if you're doing this with Windows, you're going to need to install Ubuntu. You'll see a prompt to create a username and password for your Ubuntu installation. You're going to want to install and configure the Git, install NVM, Node.js, and Yarn, same as before. Close and reopen your terminal to use NVM, then run the following commands. You're going to clone the Git in your terminal, run the following command. Again, we have that information here at 20.com, developers local setup. Head there if you want to copy and paste. I wouldn't recommend just trying to, I mean, if you want to just type it from what we're doing here, but it's probably best to just copy and paste it. Position yourself at the root, run all commands in the following steps from the root of the project, set up a PostgreSQL SQL database. And here again, we have instructions for Linux, Mac, and Windows. But let's go ahead and stay focused on Windows here. All the following steps are to be run in the WSL terminal. Option 1, provision your PostgreSQL locally. Use the following link to install on your Linux virtual machine. So you are going to need to have a Linux virtual machine. If you have Docker installed, you can also run Docker. Running Docker on WSL adds an extra layer of complexity. Only use this option if you're comfortable with the extra steps involved, including turning on Docker Desktop WSL 2. So basically, because it's open source, if you want to be able to install 20.com on your computer, then you are going to need to prepare yourself for a more advanced installation. This is not something where you can come and you can just click on a button. It's just going to do it. There are some steps here that you can go through, and something that you might want to do if you find this overwhelming, maybe you might want to take a look at AI. For example, we are using Cider AI, which gives you access to a variety of different models that you can ask questions of. Check out the link in the description if you want to use Cider. But you have access to Cider, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, DeepSeek, some of the bigger models available there. And it's a good way to get some help along the way. This is something that I've done, and I've just found it very useful to have AI just in case you run into problems. It can oftentimes really help you troubleshoot. But step 4, set up a Redis database. Again, here we have Windows. Provision your Redis locally. Use the following link. If you have Docker installed, you can follow those steps there. Set up environment variables. Install dependencies. Run the project. Make sure, depending on what operating system you're using, that you use the right instructions here. And then from there, you're ready to use 20. And that's going to be running there at this address. But that is going to give you an idea of how to install 20 CRM. And again, it's not a simple installation. It's a little bit more advanced. But if you are looking for some help, you might want to check out Cider. So we'll go ahead and leave it at that. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe. And don't forget to set your notifications for more helpful tips. Also, if you are interested in using Cider, take a look at the link in the description. There you'll find our socials and top AI recommendations, including Cider. Click on any of those links to get started. You'd be helping us out as well, and we'd greatly appreciate it. Finally, if you're looking for an online bank, check out Simply Financial. If you click on the link in the link tree, you'll get $50 to open up an account. And if you refer your friends and family, you'll get $125 per referral, and they'll get $50 to start. It's a great deal. It's a win-win for everyone. Simply Financial is a fantastic bank and comes highly recommended.